Welcome back to another F1 Manager 24 video. I don't know, like I had it, and then as you can tell, like my voice was like, nah, you don't got it anymore. But anyway, welcome back to another F1 Manager 24 video. We are at Hungary today, and we just got done watching Lando Norris win in real life at Zandvoort, which means I did not keep my promise of catching up and or getting ahead before F1 comes back. So, I do humbly apologize for that. My work schedules have been crazy. I really haven't had time to play after work. I haven't had time to edit after work. I've been doing everything on Sundays and Mondays. And with this event that I have been telling you guys about legitimately starting this week, it's going to be every Sunday and Monday for sure. Like there's no if, ands, or buts. It's going to be every Sunday and Monday. So Sunday I might record and edit, and then Monday y'all will get a video. But y'all won't just be getting one video on Sundays and Mondays, depending on what day I actually get to put them up on. Y'all get multiple. So y'all can either binge them all on Monday, or you can separate them throughout the week. But until I can figure out how to schedule and upload while using a console, because if that is a thing, I don't know how to do it. They're just all going to come up on most likely on Mondays. But that is that. Anyway, we are here at Hungary. We are both of our drivers are in the top 10. One's in 7th, one's in 10th. We are sitting P4 in the drivers. No, the constructors. Sorry, we're sitting P4 in the constructors. Everything is looking good. We're almost at our summer break, which is going to be the next race. And then hopefully I will be able to just put all three of these up so I can actually catch up this week. And then I will be ahead or on time next week. I don't know when Monza is in real life. I will look that up and tell y'all during qualifying. But speaking of qualifying, that is where I will see you guys next. So hold on tight and wait for the transition. Yeah, transition. Here we are in Q1 here in Hungary as we have Oliver Behrman, who will not be the first one to cross the line as there is a V-carb ahead of him. But hopefully Behrman will have the time to beat. No, Sonoda actually goes faster. And then Flo is even slower as Behrman is right behind Sonoda in the timings. And Flo is about a second and a half slower. Here we are at the end of Q1. I decided to leave Behrman out, and I'm starting to be a little bit scared of that, but Flo definitely had to go out as she is sitting last. She comes across all green sectors, goes P8. That's going to knock Behrman down to P13, but with only two people with the ability to even get ahead of him, he will also make it into Q2. Here we are in Q2 with Oliver Behrman. I've sent them out at the same time, but Oliver Behrman took a huge lead between himself and Flourish here, so hopefully that means good things are coming his ways. He sets a 114.9, and Sophie will be about a half a second slower than he is. Here we are at the end of Q2 with Oliver Behrman with a purple sector 1 but a yellow sector 2 as he decided to pass Logan Sargent in sector 2. So he's going to come across the line with a purple sector 3, go up to P2. Here comes Sophie with 2 green sectors and a yellow sector 1. Looking like she's still P8 at the moment. Might be going into the pit lanes. So it is a Q3 appearance for both of my drivers. Here we are in Q3, Oliver Behrman looking to set that time to beat with 2 purple sectors, Flourish with 2 green purple sectors, but you know, it's still the beginning. We'll see what happens. As Oliver Behrman comes across the line, he's going to set a 114.4. Sophia Flourish comes across the line with a 1. Oh, I don't know what she came across the line with. She's about 2 seconds slower though. So we are actually on the outlap here. And Sophia Flores decides to hit a wall, so that's probably going to slow her down on her actual lap. Here is Oliver Behrman, who is on his lap. Let's see what he can do here as he's sitting P5 at the moment. We should be coming up to that first sector. He's going to be a yellow sector 1 on brand new fresh tires and 1 flying lap, so less gas than the first time. So that makes a lot of sense right now. It really does. So much sense is being made right now. As we are here in Sector 2, we should be coming up to the end of Sector 2 here shortly. And his Sector 2 is going to be another yellow sector. Again, brand new, fresh, 100% tires on a 1 flying lap tank of gas, so less than the first time he was out there, and yet somehow going slower. Doesn't make a lot of sense in my mind, but I guess it is what it is as he comes across the line with no improvement, so he will be sitting P6. Sophia Flores, who wrecked, she doesn't have a rear wing at the moment, so like her non-improvement makes sense. Her car is damaged, you know. It is what it is. It's not even connected down there, brother. Like, that thing's about to fall off. Like,
this is it, the Hungarian Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go.
And away we go here in Hungary. We are sitting P10 and we are sitting P7 for both of my drivers. We are both inside the points and we are hoping to keep it that way as Oliver Behrman looks to move back up to his starting position of P6. Looking on the inside of Carlos Sainz. That's not going to happen. Flores loses out to Alonso. She is sitting P11 in front of Sonoda behind Alonso. I know I said that. But anyway, here we go. Times 2, because it looks like everything is settling, except for Lance Stroll, who was trying to get around Oliver Behrman there. Did not happen. And trying to get out of DRS range as Lewis Hamilton, he's going to get in front of Sophia Flores as she's just moving slow out here today. I don't know what it is. Ricardo is in DSR range of her. Turn 1, inside goes Ricardo. Inside, oh my jeez Louise. Back all the way down to P15 for Sophia Flores here on lap 5. Gonna do the same thing. We're gonna have a little bit of DRS. That DRS, ERS is absolutely. It doesn't look like he has DRS. It doesn't look like anybody has DRS in that second area. So yeah, we're going to slow this down here so that y'all can see what I see. Nope, we're going to slow this down. Yep, see? We're going to go to Perez. Perez should have DRS right here, but he does not. Leclerc is saying he should have DRS, but he does not. So once again, just like Australia, that second DRS little area just does not work. And it is absolutely annoying that that little second area doesn't work, because as of right now, it benefits us. It benefits us because the people behind us can't use that DRS. But at this moment, right now, we are in DRS range of Carlos Sainz up ahead of us in P4. And we probably won't be able to get a chance to pass him until we get into the DRS spots anyway. And there's no guarantee because we're not in DRS range anymore of Sainz. So we're not going to have it on this front stretch. But if we were not to pass him on this front stretch, right, we would have the DRS in the second. Oh, and we go wide anyway, so it doesn't matter. We lose out to Perez and Charles Leclerc, as I'm over here complaining that there's no DRS in the second area. So that's fun. Esteban Ocon, Lewis Hamilton in the pit lanes. ERS, DRS down to turn number 1. It's good to get it in turn number 1 because there is no DRS here, no matter what that minimap says. So moving up ahead of Ocon and Lewis Hamilton, we are now in P12. Here comes Oliver Behrman to box. Already down to P10, and there's an issue as he's going to be 4.4 seconds of stop time in the pit lanes. He comes out, and it looks like it's going to be P10. Get into her pit stop. Going down to ×1 to see all of this in real time. It's going to be a 2.7 second pit stop for her, which is definitely going to help out our overall. It should pop up and be like, oh, you did better. But no, it is not actually going to tell us exactly how fast she was on the other people. So that's great. She definitely did a lot faster. Take a look at Sophia Flores. She's inside the DRS range of Albon. She's inside the DRS range of Albon. Ricardo got in front of Albon at some point in that last lap and ended up getting 3 seconds ahead of Albon. I'm not sure what happened, but it happened. I don't remember when I turned it on, but she's using ERS, and she still has ERS. There goes Ricardo. He's going into the pit lanes. So she's going to have DRS on Yuki Tsunoda going down to turn number 1. Is she going to be able to do anything with it? Around the outside, can she hold on to it? Back up in the top 10. Tsunoda has already boxed, however. So Sophia Flores coming in for her second pit. Her last pit. Hopefully better than the other one. 2.7 once again, so not really. About the same. She came in at P13. She will come out P14. As he did, he came in a lap later, which is absolutely wild. He comes in at P5, but like I said, I believe he will still have P6 coming out of it. I didn't look at the time in the pit stop. I didn't look at the time at all. So we were catching up. That would have been nice. P5 for Oliver Behrman. Here comes Sophia Flores. Still 5 seconds, so she lost even more. Gets lapped by another Ferrari, and she's going to finish P12 as Max Verstappen wins here. The Hungarian Grand Prix. Lando Norris getting P2. Carlos Sainz getting P3. Oscar Piastri getting P4. Oliver Behrman P5. Charles Leclerc P6. George Russell P7. Sergio Perez P8. Lance Stroll P9, doing way better than his teammate, which is so weird. And Lewis Hamilton getting points this week, sitting in P10. Yuki Tsunoda, P11, and then Sophia Flores getting P12. Daniel Ricciardo, Alexander, Esteban, Pierre, Valtteri, Logan, Nico, Zhou, Kevin, and Fernando Alonso. Moving on to the drivers, Max Verstappen winning this one with 312. Winning not as in he's already won, but winning because he is winning. Lando Norris in P2 with 203. Charles Leclerc in P3 with 185. Then there's Oscar Piastri with 180 in P4. Carlos Sainz P5, Sergio Perez P6, Oliver Behrman P7, George Russell P8, Lewis Hamilton P9, and Sophia Flores sitting with 15 points, 10 points behind P9. 10. Yuki Tsunoda has points. P11, Lance Stroll P12, Daniel Ricciardo P13, Fernando Alonso P14, and then Nico Hulkenberg driving for Haas, leading the 0-pointers. Behind him is Valtteri, Logan, Alexander, Kevin, Pierre, Zhou, and Esteban Ocon. Moving on to the constructors, Red Bull is leading this one as well with 447 points, 383 for McLaren sitting in P2, and 340 for Ferrari sitting in P3. Cringey F1 Racing sitting in P4, the last team with triple digits at 150. Mercedes trying to catch up to that with 71 points in P5. VCarb sitting with 23 points in P6, and Aston Martin sitting with 20 points in P7, and Haas leading the 0-pointers. In front of Williams, Kick Sauber, and Alpine. Fastest pit stops. We don't get any of the fastest pit stops. Absolutely no, we just don't get any. So that will change up this a little bit as Red Bull still leads. Ferrari, McLaren, Alpine, VCarb, Cringey F1 Racing. Mercedes moves up to P7, Aston Martin moves down to P8. Williams, Kick Sauber, Haas in last place. They were at one point leading the 0-pointers, but now everybody has a point. So we have our mid-season board review. Season objective on target. The target position is 6, but we are getting 4th at the moment. Our long-term objective, win the Constructors' Championship. Current progress is in 4th. The seasons remaining for this contract is 3. I can see that happening even with these lower rated. But by that time we get there, hopefully we'll have better drivers. So with the board confidence being high, they're going to give us an extra $1.5 million. Thankfully, we might be able to use that. But that is the end of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Up next is Belgium, which will put us 1 race behind the actual real life. And so either this week we're going to be caught up completely, or even ahead if I decide to do 4 this week. But if I don't decide to do 4 this week, we will be caught up and ahead next week when I get back on and do Monza. I don't know when Monza is in real life. I think I said I would tell y'all in qualifying, but apparently I did not do that. So I will tell y'all shortly, either at the end of this video, like the very end of this video, or the very beginning of the next video. Time will tell on that one. But however, it will be September 1st. That's when Monza is. September 1st. So we're going to go look at our calendar real quick. It's because I just decided to tell y'all and I was doing all that extra talking. September 1st is in fact next Sunday. So we had a race today in real life, Sunday the 25th of August. And we have a race next week. So we will be 100% caught up and ahead because I do two races, at least two races every week. This week, the goal is to do three. So we have Belgium next and then Zandervoort. That way we are at least caught up this week and we can see the differences between real life and the cringy F1 universe in F1 Manager 24. However, if you like the video, please hit that like button. If you can't wait for the next one, hit that subscribe button because that will let you know when I upload again. I haven't been keeping up with the numbers. I've been seeing views. I have been seeing views, but the other numbers I have not quite caught up with. No, I'm still one below 250. So if I can get one more subscriber this week, I will be absolutely enthusiastic. Right now, I'm right there with Sophia Flourish. I am happy. I'm happy. I think she's happy. She's mostly positive. I think that's what she is. I think that she's positive. Yes, I'm very positive. I love this game. I love making this game. The likes and the subs, they don't do anything really except for boost my confidence in making these. For those of you who watch my videos, I am very appreciative of those of you that do. The views go up and down, but that's not what matters. As long as a couple of you enjoy what you watch and had fun watching it, I am happy with that. That is all that really matters. But that is the finish of a Hungarian Grand Prix. I will see you guys at Belgium in the next video. Until then, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great night. I don't care when you see this video. I just hope you're having a great time while you watch this video. And I will catch you next time. Have fun.